Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti. So interestingly, a few people have been in touch with me in the last few days to say they're having concerns about darkness in the world and what they call forces of darkness that they seem to be seeing and being aware of. So I think it's always helpful to be aware. We're certainly aware of darkness at night, and darkness can be helpful if we want to sleep. We like darkness. If we want the baby to sleep, we even put big blankets on the windows to help them. Or the mum's smiling, they know that trick. So it's not about saying one is good and one is not good. It's the same for everything. It is what it is. It's our response and approach and way we are with it that matters. So we can use a knife to cut the bread or harm someone. It's not the knife's fault. So it's our approach. So good to be aware of darkness in us, what we might see as darkness in us. Maybe it's just a place in us that needs a little more love. That could be another way. But generally, I would say, what do we do if we go into a room and it's dark? We put the light. If we don't have electricity, we bring a candle. Or if we have a phone, we put the light on our phone. And then where's the darkness? It's gone. So doesn't matter if the room was dark for 1,000 years and you come in and put on the light. Darkness is gone. So this was the advice of my teacher, Swami Satchidananda. Bring the light, be the light. Don't sit in the darkness. Shout, this is what he said. Don't sit in the darkness, shouting at the dark. Go away, dark. I will fight you, darkness. Sometimes we're wonderful, aren't we? So here we are to bring the light, the beautiful mantra of light, the prayer for the infusion of light, the deluge of divine splendor, it's been called. Yeah. So just being privileged, really, to have this possibility to perhaps bring light to the world, and maybe to our corner, our part of the world. And to kindle even more strongly the light in us. So let's begin. So Gayatri is said to be the mother of the Vedas. The Vedas, the oldest known teachings of yoga. It's possible that they're hundreds of thousands of years old. Possible. But many, many thousands of years, definitely. And Gayatri is the mother of that, of those teachings. So it is a beautiful privilege to be able to share this mantra, this prayer. That's been chanted for thousands of years with pure devotion. And through that devotion over all that time, I believe that has enabled it to become such a river of grace that we dip into, we dive into, we bathe in, and are refreshed and renewed. I just wanted to mention that sometimes when we're beginning this kind of intense practice, we may have some kinds of experiences, inner experiences, that might be quite interesting to us. And then the mind gets interested and thinks, that's very lovely. I will hold on to that. I'm going to now focus on that thing. So that's generally becomes quite uncomfortable because we're trying to stop the river by our holding. So it's good to have that understanding that it is a river that is flowing. In this moment in time, it's been flowing through us, but in truth, it's always flowing. I've mentioned before the one temple ashram in India where it's been chanted continuously for over 1,000 years. So they have the records of that. Each monk who has chanted his shift 24/7, unbroken. That's the kind of river that we're bathing in. So just understand it as a river, and anything that comes to you seems to be an experience. Just let it float by. Don't try to hold on to it, would be my advice. So we're offering this practice as a humble offering. This beautiful group of souls coming together in this way of service to all. It's a beautiful thing. A beautiful honor to be with you all. So, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. And God willing, with your blessing, I'll see you tomorrow.